Hi there, my name is Cecil Beck and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And I've been watching the Doctor Who Lockdown Doctors Assemble sketch, and I'm trying to decide how to review it. You know, I want to let you guys know what I think. If it's worth you guys watching, okay, probably not. That's really, but I don't want to be a dick, because this is like a real kind of like fan, semi-amateur, semi-pro sketch, and it was done for charity. So I don't want to rank it. And yeah, I always really love like fan creativity. I think that's great. I'm guilty of that myself. So I don't want to say anything to discourage that. But the elephant in the room is they did put Jodie Whittaker's Doctor front and center in this sketch and the promotion of the sketch, and that just has a very negative reaction going in. It gives a lot of negativity going in, but still, I watched it, I plowed through it, and I'm going to give you my impression on it. And if it's worth that for 15 minutes of your life. But before we get there, I give stuff away on the channel each week, as I'm sure you know. The stuff I'm giving away this week is, this has been a week delayed. It's going tonight, okay? So this is it. This is your last chance. Is Doctor Who Carnival of Monsters. Great Jon Pertwee adventure from 1970? From 1970. Fantastic event. All you need to do to win it is subscribe to the channel. Subscribe! Being the very important part of the equation. Please subscribe to the channel. And even if you don't want to win, can I ask you to subscribe? I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. And it's just cruelly. I'm telling you, it's like, ugh! It's like, well, I was going great guns for a while, but now it's just crawling. If you can hit the subscribe button, if you hit the share button, if you hit the like button, all those things are fantastic. And if you want to win this thing, go to the comments and leave the comment hashtag miniscope. Miniscope. Check the video notes. It'll tell you exactly what to do. Plus, there's it's a Doctor Who audio adventure maybe for you to download. I might put in one of the now defunct Tomorrow People or Sapphire and Steel arranges instead. I don't know. Check the video notes. See what I've put up there for you guys. And enjoy. Fine. So let's talk about Doctors Assembled. The Doctor Who Lockdown sketch. It was put together by Emily Cook, who I don't want to say anything bad about. I think she's come in for a lot of stick. Like a lot of stick. And look, it's not like I don't understand the point of view, well, one of the point of views. It'll be really lovely. It'll be really fantastic if she did a classic watch along, and she's got like modern writers like Rusty Davis, like City of Death. City of Death is one of Rusty Davis' favorite. If they got him to tweet along, him and Mark Gaddis, I think it'll just bring new people in to classic Doctor Who. And the only reason I like that because I think people lives will be enriched by it. I think they'll be much happier for it. So it's really disappointing that didn't happen. But equally, I just don't get the anger towards her. So I don't have it in me. I just don't have it in me to rank on her. But as I said, I went into this with a real negativity because that's what happens when you put Jodie Whittaker's face on anything. I'm just not interested. And if I watch it, I'm kind of repelled. So which is a shame. But I understand. I can also hear the point of view of putting her in. I don't really get the point of view of putting her in, like making her the main picture in the in the thumbnail and the promotion, because she's not really in it that much. So so the problem, so that's the first real problem with this, like the real drag factor going in, that I just that's a barrier to entry to a lot of people. Quite understandable. Her performance is just awful, but it wasn't her performance. These are all sound-alikes, and I think actors and impersonators. It's a semi-professional, semi-amateur production. And look, a lot of it's great. A lot of it's really good. There's computer CGI effects. They go through the whole thing. The video effects and video editing was by Rob Baines. I do not know who he is, but he did a pretty good job. Look, I wouldn't call it broadcast quality professional. It's okay corporate animation. It'll be great for a con, for example. This sketch is perfect for a con. Yeah, that's what it is. This sketch is perfect for a con. The artwork, I don't remember artwork, was by Will Brooks. I guess that was be the thumbnail. Yeah, so what they did there, I think, is they just took pictures that were already existent, like portraits already done, and put them together. Big mistake. It's a big mistake. Putting Jodie front and making her the the one, because this was a charity thing, and look, honestly, if you can go to it and give to the charity, you get like even a dollar, even 50 cents, even 10p, whatever. Giving charity is just, I think, genuinely speaking, a very good thing. And it's not, no, you don't give charity for the people you give charity to. You give charity for you, to elevate you. So giving charity is a great thing. I don't want to discourage anyone. But okay, the real problem this had is it used the sound alikes for a lot of, for virtually all the Doctors. Depends how you define David Bradley. And they were, while some of them were, very, great professionals doing them. We're going to go through each impersonation. They just weren't as good as the Big Finish ones. They were noticeably not the Doctors they were acting with. And again, this is not, I'm not like ranking on them because I'm just saying that's what it is. That's just what it is. And it's saying I find the quality was lower than a professional production. That's something that Big Finish would have done. Even though a lot of Big Finish were involved in it, I think Scott Hancock, who's done a lot of writing and script editing for Big Finish, he did the audio editing. Who wrote the script? I thought he wrote the script. Benji Clifford did the sound design. That was excellent. Benji Clifford has also worked with it. Absolutely excellent. Howard Carter did the music. That was pretty good. And profile pictures, Andrew Mark Thompson. They just had the pictures of each of the Doctors as they came up and speaking. So firstly we had the David Bradley doing the first Doctor, who we saw in Adventure in Time and Space and Twice Upon a Time, and the Big Finish first Doctor box sets. I like his Doctor. I like his first Doctor. What I would really love to see them do, which this would be great for Chibnall. This would be a fantastic thing for Chris Chibnall to do. It would be, and for himself again, would be to kind of spearhead a division of people, not him obviously, because he can write 10 episodes and produce 10 episodes over 2 years. That's him working flat out and hating every minute of it. But designate somebody else. Find somebody else to take David Bradley and reshoot, say, some of the Lost Stories. Reshoot Marco Polo, do exactly the same as it was done in the 60s, very much like the Mission to Unknown, which really showed it could be done and done so well. Get and push the BBC to do that kind of production in the interim while if you're a fan of Doctor Who, well, no, if you're a fan of the current Doctor Who, while you're waiting, God knows how long it's going to be for it to come back. It can take as long as it like. I just take as long as you like, really, honestly. But I would really love to see that. I think that'd be a better form of recreation, a notably different form of recreation to the animations. And the animations, I think are generally speaking very, very good and do the job. I just think it's something to do something different for that first Doctor, the first Doctor Missing Stories. So that's David Bradley. He's not in it much. He's not in. He's in it like 2 or 3. Yeah, I don't know. He sees when it wasn't. Oh, this was written by James Goss. Script was okay. Script held together. But again, it's kind of just it's a 15-minute story where featuring all the Doctors. You're not gonna get Kaiser Vandrazani level of nuance. You're not going to get Blink. It's a sketch. That's what it is. It's a lengthy sketch. Second Doctor played by Chris Walker Thompson. I do not know him. I believe he does fan audios. And look, his Second Doctor is okay, nowhere near as good as Fraser Hines' and very noticeably not the not the second, not Patrick Troughton. He just. And look, hats off to you. I appreciate the work that you put into it. I'm just telling you what it is, mate. That's all I'm saying. It's only what it is. So then John Karshug does the third, fourth, and fifth Doctors. Fifth Doctor wasn't great. Oh, John, and he is a professional, impersonator and actor, but he really understands Doctor Who very well. So his third Doctor, it's just a shade behind Tim Treloar's. His Brigadier he does with Tim Treloar in the Third Doctor, but it's just a shade less recognisable as the Third Doctor. His Fourth Doctor is the best impersonation I've ever heard, but not quite as good as Tom Baker, who are all very used to hearing as Doctor Who now. It was okay when he was doing the Fourth Doctor, was doing Tom Baker when he hadn't done anything with the role for years and years and years, and had there was no sign of him doing it. But as he's around, I'm not ranking on Emily Cook for not for not being able to get Tom Baker, whatever. But it is what it is. It's noticeably not Tom Baker, and John Carter. I love you to death, mate. I really do. Then the Sixth Doctor was not good. I thought it was like he sounded like the Sixth Doctor. I would say about 20% of the time. That was by August Villiers-Stewart. And again, August, thank you so much for the effort you put in. I do recommend everybody go to it and donate to the charity. But is it worth listening to? Well, we're going to get there. Seventh Doctor is Wink Taylor again. Yeah, it's very, very noticeably not Sylvester McCoy. He sounded like the Seventh Doctor for about half of his performance. That's really where we are. Then we had August Villiers-Stewart return for the Eighth Doctor. I would say less successful than the Sixth Doctor. Jonathan Carley did the War Doctor, who was actually pretty good. He wasn't. I don't know if he's an actor. He didn't sound like an actor. He sounded like an impersonist. He doesn't sound like he was doing a performance, but I think he sounded like he was doing an impersonation, like John Coltrane when he does a performance. He performs. He's an actor. He does acting choices. It's okay. It was one of the better ones. It was one of the better. Ninth Doctor Peach Walter was also good as one of the better ones. Sounded like the Ninth Doctor. It sounded more like the Ninth Doctor than I heard on audio from anybody else. Sounded convincingly to as Ninth Doctor, I would say, for 75% of the performance. Then I thought this was Jacob Dubman did the 10th Doctor, but it was Elliot Crossley. Pretty good, because I thought it was Jacob Dubman. and I can't tell the difference between Jacob Dubman and David Tennant. But okay, that one worked. That was very, very good. The 11th Doctor was Jacob Dubman. I call perfect. He, again, can't tell the difference. So also, he's an actor. He knows what he's doing. He brings it. I'd love to hear him do the War Doctor. Oh, I'd love to hear him do a John Hurt. Then the 12th Doctor was really, really, really not good at all. I had to stop and try and work out who the hell it was. Really not good at all. It was that was the weakest one. And again, Jacob Dubman did a 12th Doctor set where he again, it was a performance that didn't. It was clear it wasn't Peter Capaldi, but it felt more like Peter Capaldi in this one. And then finally, we had Deborah Stevenson doing the 13th Doctor, and that's the clanger. That's the clanger in the of the in Born and Green. Sound absolutely nothing like Jodie. Nothing like Jodie. But is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? I asked myself. Her lines were pretty Jodie-ish in that every time she spoke, I wanted to claw my face off and go, God, I hate this Doctor. And she's so bad. I think I think essentially for many Doctor Who fans that she's just decanonized her entire run. I am certainly going to pretend that she never happened if there's any way I can possibly fool my brain into it. And I think I can. Whatever the next Doctor. I mean, I might even re-edit the whatever the next Doctor is to remove any reference to Jodie whatsoever and say maybe she just died after she fell out the TARDIS at the end of Twice Upon a Time. So there we have it. It was kind of a fun sketch. Didn't really do anything. I have to tell you, it wasn't really as good as many of the other fan sketches I've seen. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add in a fan sketch right now. It's called the Corridor Sketch. It's got Nicholas Briggs in it. It was made by DWAS, Doctor Who Appreciation Society, and it was released on the Unearthly Child DVD release, along with a few other, 3 other sketches from the Doctor Who night from 1999, all of which much better. But I wanted to put this one in because this is much more close to what this sketch is, because it's much more of a somewhere between amateur and professional. So the other, if you do get the Unearthly Child, the other sketches on it are from the Doctor Who night. One is the Pitch of Fear, which has Mark Gatiss in it, and I can't remember, David Williams. Mark Gatiss is the head of BBC, and David Williams is Sidney Newman pitching Doctor Who. That will last it takes it all the way up to the end of the Sylvester McCoy run. So that's a good sketch. Another one is Mark Gatiss and David Williams as Doctor Who fans who kidnap Peter Davison. That's brilliant. That's one of my favourite sketches of all time. Look, if you guys want to let me know in the comments, I'll put it into another video this week. And that's the third one. Third one is the Web of Caves. It's just kind of like a pastiche comedy on of 1960s black and white Doctor Who. But you're not getting any of those. You're getting what's called the the corridor sketch. I do hope you guys enjoy it. Listen, if you enjoy it, then go and give it to the charity, because this was kind of. I understand nobody wanted to watch this. You put Jodie front and centre, and nobody will want to watch it, which is kind of what happened. Very sadly, my name is Celia. And that's on the side. And then the Jodie fans are pissed off because she wasn't front and centre, as was kind of advertised. She was kind of like pushed into the background a little bit. She should, again, I guess they should have just done an artwork with all the faces being roughly the same size, so they're not to put anyone off. But is it worth your time? Nah. Nah. Okay, I finally made up my mind. It's not worth your time. Watch this sketch instead. If you're feeling good, go just click on YouTube and give to the charity, or give it to the other charity that Peter Capaldi was listening for at the beginning of the pandemic, which again, a hospice for babies. I can't think of anything more virtuous. I mean, really, the people who work there must be saints. They must be like angels. I can't even imagine. Anyway, enjoy the corridor sketch. My name is Celia Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.
So, as scriptwriter, how do you see this new program?
It's a family show, very Saturday tea time, tea, crumpets, that sort of thing. But it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
It's just like a British Dr. Kildare, only much more real.
Oh. No. Try together as ever from the bottom.
It's a traditional hospital drama.
Actually, Barrington, old boy, I've been meaning to discuss that concept with you. Let's go in here, shall we?
The busy world of television.
Where's the designer? Raymond!
French Revolution, ancient Rome, Marco Polo, something the kids can really get their teeth into.
Yes, but...
Two people who could be said to be the creative power behind the program. Head of drama, Sidney Newbaum, and producer, Verity Lambeth. Bert Lambeth. Bert, how do you see your program?
Well, certainly historical content, educational and scientific, but with a healthy dose of fantasy. After all, it is about an alien being flying around the galaxy in a phone box.
But there's going to be none of those cheap jack science fiction bug-eyed monsters in it.
Oh.
Absolutely, Sidney, I promise.
Actually, it turns out that we're science fiction. Quatermass. Although we'll be sort of doing it as a sort of James Bond in space. I shall be having a police box full of ravishing companions.
That'll be Ian, the science master.
Hello.
And Barbara, the rather dull history teacher.
Evening.
Yes, but there will, of course, be young Susan.
Your granddaughter.
Can I borrow your pencil?
Careful! It's all wired up, ready to blow!
That was very good, Harry, very good. But please go away.
So, this is the model of the outer space robot people's city.
I spent quite a bit of my lunch hour on it.
Even though he had 4 weeks to do it in.
Still, it'll look very nice once there's a coat of paint on it.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. What colour do you reckon, Raymondo?
I think silver.
Right you are, Gov.
And no prizes for guessing what this inspired.
You had me there. I was in the BBC canteen one day when I was inspired.
Not by this, but by the Quatermass spaceship. You
Could we have everybody into the studio room, please?
Look, are you absolutely sure this makeup is going to work?
For God's sake, we only see your hand in this episode. Oh. What's this old rubbish, Jack?
Oi, that's my swamp monster.
Yes, well, it's a cracker jack.
Cracker Jack!
Close the doors, Susan. Look out, Barbara, my dear. Chesterton, there's nothing wrong with the flower fluid.
Good luck.
Yes.
Or should I say, break a leg. Ah, Gatto from the Black Forest, I suppose.
No, Elephant from the Blue Peter Studios.
Bloody model! Fantastic! Could we do it again?
I told you that makeup wouldn't work.
Madam, I warn you, I cannot endure this show for any longer. I'm not staying for a whole season.
Don't worry, your contract was stolen with a post in this train robbery.
Oh, thank God for that.
Of course, you know this means we don't have to pay you.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So it looks as if they'll have to remount the pilot episode of this new series. But what of the future for this new series? I have with me the Director General of the BBC. Sir Horace, how long do you think this new series will last?
Oh, I'd give it about 26 years, 1 week and 6 days.